Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Assalamu alaikum. Good morning, my dear student and all the viewers. How are you? Hope you are well. By the grace of Almighty Allah, I am also fine by His grace. As the part of online class today, I am going to take a class on English second paper. It is part 2 on the topic of punctuation. Let's enjoy the class. Welcome. The presentation made for class 6 to 10, English second part, grammar. The class is important for the student of class 6 to 10 and especially made for 8 to 10. What are those symbols? Those are punctuation marks. We will meet this punctuation mark in my previous class on punctuation mark part 1. So our today's lesson in punctuation mark part 2. Learning outcomes. At the end of the lesson, we will be able to identify the symbols of punctuation, apply punctuation to the sentences. My dear students, we will introduce the remaining punctuation mark today. At first, we will introduce with semicolon. Here you see the symbol. We went to the playground, semicolon, played football, semicolon, we enjoyed ourselves. So the rule is semicolon is used to stop longer than comma. Semicolon is used to stop longer than comma. For a longer period than comma, we use semicolon. Semicolon rules 2. He had all the qualifications, yet he did not get the job. Note, the rule is if a coordinate clause is added with therefore, yet, then, however, so, otherwise, still, nevertheless, and express opposite meaning, semicolon is used between coordinate conjunction. Here you see all the qualification, the person has all the qualification and the opposite meaning, yet we have to use semicolon, the opposite sentence, he did not get the job. Now we will introduce with the use of colon. There are two kinds of voice. We use colon, active voice, passive voice. So the rule is colon stops longer than semicolon. It is used to explain any previous sentence or quotation. Colon is used to explain any previous sentence or quotation. Now we will introduce with colon rules 2. Kamal, here you see a dialogue. Kamal, why did you do this? Jamal, I had nothing to do. So it is used, semicolon is used between the name of the speaker and his speech at the time of drama or dialogue. So we have to use colon in the dialogue or any other drama. I hope all of you write the rules. So we have to use of question mark. This is the use of question mark. How can I help you? We have to use question mark with the word, with the sentence of exclamation of question. Not question mark used after interrogative sentence. All of you know that after interrogative sentence, we use question mark. Now, the sign of exclamation, use of exclamation mark. The baby is very injured and the mother is saying, alas, I'm undone, because she lost her child. So we have to use exclamation mark is used after interjection. My dear students, now we will introduce with exclamation mark rules 2. How beautiful the bird is. Exclamation mark is used after exclamatory sentence. So here you see, we use exclamation mark with the end of an exclamatory sentence. Now the use of inverted comma. This is the sign. How comfortable the horseback is, said the little girl. The little girl is feeling happy on riding on the horseback. So she says, how comfortable the horseback is. Inverted comma is used before and after reported speech. In the reported speech, inverted comma is used before and after reported speech. How comfortable the horseback is a reported speech, so we have to use inverted comma. Now, rules to inverted comma. William Shakespeare is called the King of England's King. He's the father of English literature. I hope all of you respect him because English literature is remain incomplete without his contribution. He was a great scholar. So inverted comma is used to quote a name. William Shakespeare is a great name. So we have used inverted comma to quote a name. Now come use of single quotation. Why do we use what? It's a single quotation. So we use what to make interrogative sentence and relate sentences. So the notice, single quotation used to mention a word, especially in a sentence. Single quotation used to highlight the main quotation. Now the use of apostrophe. Here you see a schoolboy, Jisan and book. Jisan has a book, so its apostrophe is used to short a sentence. Jishan's book. I have a pen. I have a pen. So apostrophe is used to shorten the word. Apostrophe is used in possessive case and as contraction form. We have to use apostrophe in contraction. Oh well, I can, I can't. So apostrophe is used as contraction. Jisan's book is a possessive case and I have a contraction form. Now come to number 10, use of hyphen. This is an old man, father-in-law. There is no hyphen. So father hyphen in hyphen law. It is a complete word. Bangladesh is an agricultural country. Most of the people of the country are fishermen. They're poor. They don't know the scientific method of cultivation. Scientific isn't complete. So to joining the TIFIC, we have to use hyphen. So hyphen is used to add different parts of a compound word and mentioning below the rest part of the last word of a sentence. This is the rest part of the last word. So father-in-law is a compound sentence and scientific sign, and the rest part is tific. So you have to use hyphen. So now the use of dash. Dash is used to mean something sudden change of thinking or ideas. Words in a position and entering any anomalous part. Anomalous part means অসঙ্গতিপূর্ণ অংশ in a sentence. If I had not lost my all wealth, but why think of the past? He sold many things, dash, land or furniture. All the men, dash, both rich and poor will die. Now the last punctuation mark is bracket. I have lost all my wealth. My means my mother. He, bracket, Mr. Hassan, is the best English teacher. My mother, all my wealth. All my wealth means all my mother wealth. So he means Mr. Hassan. So bracket is used to explain something clear of previous portion or to quote something in the sentences. So my dear student, I hope all of you understand clearly. In my punctuation mark, we have completed 11 punctuation mark in the sentences. So after understanding the punctuation mark, you have to write this passage, use punctuation mark. This is not clear. This is a question. You have to write, you have to give punctuation mark, 11 punctuation mark in the passage. This type of passage without punctuation mark will be given in your question paper. You have to use punctuation mark. I request all of you to use punctuation mark in your khata, and then I will give the answer. Okay, my dear student. Now check with me. Sign of interrogation and inverted comma. Set my full stop. Inverted comma. I must go say that we have to use inverted comma in reported speech. What do you want? To earn my bread by the labor of stop. Work. Set full stop. Yes. Full stop. Then follow me and carry a box from a shop to my house. And inverted comma. I do not see how I can do that. Comma. Reporting verb. We have to use comma and reported speech inverted comma. Say the use. This is important punctuation mark. I hope all of you understand the punctuation mark. So, my dear student, in my last two class, part 1 and part 2, ways of punctuation mark. In my next class, we will introduce with capitalization. It is a part of punctuation. I hope all of you enjoy the class. If you have any problem in class, write if you understand something in your comment box. I will try to solve your problem. So, ending the class, I am giving some advice to your parents. Stay home, keep social distance, and always read attentively. There is no alternative, and you have to do well in your MCQ exam. I hope all of you obey my rules, obey my advice. We will class. Until then, goodbye. Thank you. See you again. Allah Hafiz.